reformed is?
To be reformed.
For me, to be reformed is all about God.
God is love.
Being reformed to me is about seeking the Ruah of God, paying attention to the ways in which God is not a static phenomenon, neither is our context in which we live and breathe and have our being.
Faithful Christian, a more faithful Presbyterian.
It means for me to be reformed so many things, but I think deep down probably it's about reaching back into our past to grab what is really true, the sola scriptura, to grab from the text and from the confessional heritage into the present moment, but to project that, to live that into God's imagined future.
To try to be a more faithful Christian, a more faithful Presbyterian is of utmost importance to me.
That you love God with your mind. I grew up in a tradition where loving God with your mind was sometimes considered suspect. Folks were scared of that a bit. And I appreciate the freedom of the mind in the Reformed tradition.
That what I understand today can be deepened. My understanding of the Bible, my understanding of who God is, what my relationship with God and with others should be. What a blessing that is to me.
A way of life.
Welcome. My name is Mark Hines, General Editor for Congregational Ministries Publishing. I'm here with Don McKim, General Editor for Being Reformed, Faith-Seeking Understanding, our brand new adult Bible study resource.
Being Reformed, Faith-Seeking Understanding is a new educational venture by the Congregational Ministries Publishing Unit of the Presbyterian Church USA. It fulfills what the General Assembly of the Church asked for some years ago, which is a reformed curriculum for all ages in the church. We have now curriculum for children and for youth. We are now starting one for adults, which will bring the riches of our Reformed and Presbyterian heritage to our churches today.
Don, I know this is a General Assembly mandate, but can you tell us something in real terms, of what difference this resource will make to churches?
This will be a resource to help people know more fully both what the church believes and the things that are significant for Presbyterians to enact in their lives. So we see this as a joining of both our theological heritage and our contemporary life. This will mean that people will be enriched by a broader knowledge base, a deeper reservoir for faith, and it will also give them a sense of direction for how the faith can be lived in a meaningful way today.
Tell us something about the writers for these new materials.
Our writers will be primarily drawn from seminary professors in Reformed and Presbyterian seminaries, professors who have a heart for the church. These are people who want to see that the things that are important to them are communicated to people in the churches. And so we're drawing on the expertise of our excellent theological faculties and finding those who want to write for the church and who have the ability to write in an accessible way so people in average congregations will be able to understand fully.
Seminary professors, that's exciting but daunting. Will I need a PhD to teach this in my local church?
No, fortunately, you don't. One of the resources that comes with each of our lessons, our sessions, is a leader's guide. These will be written by professional church educators, but they will be written for people who have no particular background in teaching. They will help provide some content, but they will also have a clear structure to guide the direction of the discussion in the classes. The rubric or the kind of framework we are using is head, heart, and hands. What does this lesson have to say for our beliefs theologically? How does it affect our faith, our heart, our relationship with God and others, and what are its implications for action, the hands, our ethical expression of what we are studying.
What form do these studies take? Will they be in books that I order?
Yes, each of them has 6 lessons. Each of the sessions, the lessons, are 2,000 words each. So these are things that can easily be studied by a participant through the week, and then under the guidance of the leader and the leader's guide can be discussed on Sunday morning or in other contexts of the church, various church groups.
This sounds like a wonderful project, Don. As we conclude, would you share something of a personal nature, what it means to you to be reformed?
Being reformed to me means both what we believe and how we live. We look to Calvin and others from the 16th century for our theological directions, but these theological directions are things that impact our lives day by day in the contemporary world. So this is an exciting blending of our heritage and our contemporary context.